Hello, I'm just going to do a short video of me unboxing this thing as such, even though it is pretty much all unboxed, but just showing you what you get as such. Beside it is the one I just took off, which is the LT720, which is a good one. And you can see there's not too much of a difference on the height, but obviously on width it is better. Plate wise, I've had a look at these and they seem to be the same size as each other. Obviously the internals, the fin density, I don't know if that's any different, but I do know this is a Gen 5 pump, so I'm expecting this to work better. From what I'm gathering, it's going to be a bit quieter. The orientation of it seems to be, with this one, I know they did prefer you to actually run it with the pipes at the bottom. I had mine at the side, but they do prefer you to have it at the bottom. With this one, I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have a look at it, but it doesn't really matter because whether you have it on the side or you have the pipes at the bottom, the screen will actually rectify itself. It'll turn to the way it needs to be. I mean, ideally you want it that way because you can see the Deepcool logo on there. So there's nothing wrong with it having it that way, but I think ideally you want it that way. And I think that's the way that they're probably wanting us to mount the thing as well. Fittings wise, it's just a normal thing where you can actually go for the RGB, which will sync up to your motherboard if that's how you want to run it. There's the power for the actual pump as well, which will be coming from that one. And that one, I would take it, that's going to be for running the actual screen as well. Let's see. It does look nice, even though it's not even on, but it does look nice. Difference is the tubing. I'll say it's pretty much the same. I can't really notice it. This one seems to have a little bit slightly thicker sleeve on it, but the actual tubing feels the same. I do prefer this kind of tubing. Reason being is it's actually a bit tighter. The actual weave of it is a bit tighter. That means it's harder to catch. Whereas this one, as you can maybe see on there, it's not fluffy, but it's it's not as tight a weave. And so if you catch anything a bit with the sharp edges or corners, it has a tendency of lifting a little bit. And the other thing, which is probably one of the reasons why they've done this, is this came with these clips, which are nice enough, keeps the pipes separated, but they've gone with this. Now I might just take them off there and put them on here, but this is the Velcro straps. Now they may have gone with this, maybe to do with price, maybe just because it's cheaper, or it might be to do with the fact that maybe these were one of the things that were actually causing some of this wear and tear on here. Don't know. And the actual radiator itself, it's the same thickness. There's nothing that really stands out. It's still got the Deepcool thing where it's got the bladder thing inside where if it can release the pressure. The fans themselves, you'll be able to look at this online, but they're a good static pressure spec fan. They're actually quite nice looking. If you've got an all black build and you like a dark build, these are nice looking black fans, these. And when I have used Deepcool fans, I wouldn't say, obviously you're not going to be looking at the same kind of noise as like say some of the Arctic and some of the other ones. These are probably going to be a bit more noticeable, but I've always found that these have pushed a hell of a lot of air through radiators. They've been really, really good, but not for me. These are coming off. I run the Fantex D30s and they're actually good for air and for static pressure, plus it would mess with the looks of the system, and they've just come off this one and they were running great, so they're going to go onto this one. These will just come off and go into the box. As for the box itself, one thing they have changed is they've gone from the cardboard and they've gone to the more foam packing, which is actually quite good, because that has a tendency of, like that, when you're trying to pull it out, of ripping. It's a simple thing, but it's a nice thing. So yeah, we've moved to that now. There's the fans off the old one. As you can see, I didn't run them. They've just been untouched since the day I got that one as well. So yeah, and then the box. Oh, see that one there? It's got the actual. Oh, there we go. Running down the side, pipes at the bottom, according to that picture. So I'll see. I think with my 4090 and the way it's set out, I think I'll probably have to go to the side. But I'll have a look and see. There's that bladder thing that it goes on about. That's your specs on there. So anyway, I'm going to give it a go and put it onto the machine and see how it goes. Like I say, I don't expect it to be night and day difference, but I do expect it to be some improvement. And obviously the screen is going to be a good, nice thing as well. I will say to anybody who's interested in getting this, it might have just been my download. I'm not entirely sure. It might just be a problem on their side with Deepcool. But when I come to download the software today, I'm really happy I've done it already, because I thought, I'll just download it and get it ready for when I actually put the AI on. It took 3 hours. For some reason, their website was putting that out at like kilobits. It was ridiculous. Didn't matter which browser I used, it just took forever. And it took 3 hours to download. I think it's 180 meg, I think it was, the software. So I don't know if there's a problem or something wrong with their website or whatever it is. It could literally be okay now as we speak, but as I say, it took 3 hours to download that. So at least it's already on my PC, so when I put this on, I'll be ready to go. So yeah, next video, how it all looks. Bye.